Well, hi there. I'm nirvgorilla. It's another round of 30-year internet veteran kicks the ass of dumb cell phone tards. But let's see if they get on. They're not going to get on. So I'm saying that cyberbullying is not a thing. I've been saying that, and I've been getting nothing but insults, and text-only insults, that is. None of these guys got the castanets, the guts, the testicular fortitude to get in voice chat and hash it out with me. It's pretty easy to do. It's not hard. But let me link voice chat. I keep hearing the same thing from these fucking I don't know who's brainwashing them, but cell phone people bring nothing to the internet. They have nothing to contribute. They are scared to click links. They pay for VPNs. They pay for apps. They pay for fucking Netflix. They pay for shit that has been historically free on the internet. Also, they see an e-beggar on the internet who's showing his face on camera, and they're not skeptical about it at all. They're not alarmed. They don't ask questions like, wait a minute, your wife just committed suicide and the first thing you do is go on camera, spill your personal information, and beg for donations? You don't keep anything private? Is nothing sacred anymore? They don't think like that. They're happy that this guy spilled all of his personal details. They don't even think about, what about the wife's family? What if they don't want that business being aired on the internet? You ever heard of, is there any privacy anymore? Is this going to be the norm? Every time somebody dies in someone's family, they're going to go make a video and beg for money? This is going to be the norm now? You guys can get off my internet right now with that shit. So, cyberbullying doesn't exist. And if you think it does, you don't fucking type, you come and talk. You can also find me on Discord. nirvgorilla, of course. I know we're not going to get anybody because they're all fucking scared. Like people used to want to use their microphone back in the day. They would actually install programs like TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, Roger Wilco, MSN, AOL, ICQ. Actually had voice messages, maybe not direct voice chat, but it had direct voice messages. They would install Battlecom. That was another one before Ventrilo. There was iParty, which was the first one I ever used in 1997. I was using voice chat on the internet in 1997. But I heard a lot of excuses even back then. But the only excuse people could really say was, I don't have a microphone. And a lot of times it was true. But in 2025, everybody has a microphone now. There's no excuses anymore. Stop making excuses. If you disagree with somebody and it's an important topic, you should probably jump in and hash it out because maybe you can learn something. Maybe the person you're talking to can learn something. You ever heard of resolving disputes? Maybe there are experts out there. But cell phone people don't seem to value experts. Cell phone people seem to think they know more about vaccines than everybody else. They know more about science than everybody else. They know more about the internet than everybody else. You cell phone people just got it all over me, don't you? You just know more about the internet than me. You know more about science than I do. You just know everything. But you're not willing to take direct, live, stand on your 2 feet and answer in real-time questions, are you? You're not willing to do it. So the only thing I can say back to you guys, because you're so scared to get in voice chat, is nah, 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 nah. You're not as good as me. You're not gooder than I are. All right, that's enough being a baby. All right. So I got voice chat open. I'm going to pin it. Well, that's one click. It's safe. That's another question. If you're scared to click links, I also want to talk to you because I want to know where you're getting this information. I want to know who's brainwashing you. And I want to know, in your opinion, what will you think is going to happen if you click a bad link? Yeah, you can't answer that. All right. One click. Voice chat is open. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're going to visit some old classic internet before all the cell phone tards came here. And I'm going to wait until somebody's got the castanets to take me on. A lot of insults tonight. I met a lot of retards tonight. A lot of people who dove off the shallow end of a pool or something and hit their heads. People who, their head's a little too large. They can't fit their sweater on anymore because they got Down syndrome. I want to talk to you. You're talking a lot of shit in text. You're not talking shit in voice. So if you know more than me, I want to learn. I want you to publicly shame me. And if not publicly, you can privately shame me. I'll stop streaming. The light's fucking green. This is called GeoCities. We're going to go through it until you guys got castanets. This is when the internet had decent people on it. Yeah. Somebody made this. And it's better than anything you've ever contributed to the internet, cell phone tard. Which is nothing. Just contribute something awesome instead of lame. Get your hand, you're a virtual panhandler. Don't do that.
See them sporting those eagle iron arms. You made me swear never to
Don't do this. That's a virtual panhandler right there. Don't do that.
Why did you spend the 90s cowering? Why did you spend the 90s cowering? And the singing.
Look at that guy.
Those inspirations.
That's you and all your peers. That's you today. Right there. Got your hand out because you got no skills. You got no talent. You got no vocation. You're just losers. You cell phone people are losers.
In your voice. As the spars ring out, what's another word for sacrament?
Voice chat only. Lightweights.
The world woke up one day to proclaim, thou shalt not take part in or make bad art in these tough times. Friends like mine would rather dash than dine on the bones of what's thrown to them.
Skulls.
When a wave of Hawaiian has us back at the pond, taking notes for a crooked underground. One day to proclaim, thou shalt not make or take part in the bad art. You see, the singer sold us out. The guitarist lost his clout on life of the mind day. When signs become impure again.
This is better.
The crowd does.
The old internet was better.
Where or when.
Look at that. Look at how charming that is.
To let it all hang out.
Look at that. No watermark, no dollar sign.
Let yourself street style.
No dollar sign, no watermark, no egregious, stupid bullshit. Just charming. That's it.
You got the spirit.
I'm stealing that.
Don't lose that feeling. You got the spirit. Don't lose that feeling. You got the spirit. Don't lose that feeling. You got the spirit. Don't lose that feeling. Don't lose that feeling.
I don't want to disable comments, but I might have to disable comments on my videos. I don't want to have to do it, but people are sure fucking typing a lot. What the hell is that shit?
that feeling. You've got the spirit. Don't lose that feeling.
Is that Super Troopers? Or Starship Troopers? Mobile Infantry, yep. Star Grunt too, what the fuck is that? This is what they did on the internet. They posted stuff like this. This GeoCities had this stuff, which is better than YouTube. How the fuck is that possible? How is the old internet better than the new internet? It was.
Into doing one thing. When humiliation gets taught and humility does not have the ability to move in my soul, don't do.
Oh, look at this anime shit.
Beggars might ride.
Oh, beggars.
You head of the sea versus the scenery, where every time a man goes overboard, it sounds like somebody scoring on Beggars Night. Stroking for the hearing impaired. I'm starting to think I know why you were spared. Paradise felt fine. What's yours was mine. Collaborators fuck us every time. Beggars might.
Yeah, they do. Fraggle Rock. I got that show right now. Is that Eureka? Oh, Enchanted Castle.
You're taking rides with the sensitive miser, taking sides with the new.
What the? Somebody made this for no reason.
What could have been till you gave up the violin for her slight but distasteful penchant for men.
So this is somebody's website. This is what they did. It wasn't about money, dude.
Beggars might ride. You heard it said, and it's true. For someone so beautifully scarred, I imagine it must be hard to stay away from a life of public relations. But try, girl, you've gotta try.
Got a video.
You've got to stay critical or die. Stay critical or die.
Stay critical or die. That's some good advice. What the fuck, dude? I'm stealing that. Bunch of weirdos over here. Nice neck.
So you had the best legs in a business built for kicks, but was this changing of the gods really supposed to make you sick? It's alright. The sublimation hour. Medium rotation.
So, not that it matters, but also on my channel, like, somebody asked me to put some of my VHS tapes that I recorded in the 90s. They told me to put it on YouTube, so I put some of them on there. And one of them was me editing my GeoCities from 1997. So there's a VHS tape now on YouTube of me working on my old GeoCities website. February was the date, February 1997. You know how I know? Because I didn't have a mic hooked up. I don't really think you could do that back then. Because I was using my Sega Saturn Netlink to get online. It wasn't a computer, it was what's called a Netlink. And I was recording my screen, and to make notes of what was going on at the time, I actually typed in the URL bar. I was like, it's February, whatever, I'm just working on a GeoCities page. Like, that's in the video right now. That I used to take notes that way, like when I was recording sometimes. Just to give an idea of like how shit was working at in those days. I'm glad I did that though. I had no idea that some of my videos would be useful 20, 30 years later. But people thank me.
But the port authorities just text incantations. All right.
Freaks.
The
Freaks.
summit hour. Auction off the temple. It's money well spent. Hey, are those tears in your eyes as the wind cries enlargement? All right. The supplement hour. Don't spend the life concealing.
Okay, that's enough.
That the widows won't get sick of their grieving till everyone walks out. Hey, isn't that what rock and roll is all about? Princess, confess your bloated self, willful and indignant in the face of somebody's law.
Well, actually, it wasn't just nostalgia. What a nice picture, dude. It wasn't just nostalgia. What I found out was almost nobody recorded video of Sega Saturn Netlink games, and almost nobody recorded video of Sega Saturn. There were 5 Sega Saturn Netlink games that allowed you to play over your modem. You'd put your Sega Saturn game in your console. You'd have your Netlink hooked up to your phone line, and if you knew somebody, you'd call his phone number directly, and he'd be waiting for your call. And just like a real computer, your modems would connect, they'd communicate, and boom, you'd be playing one of 5 Netlink games. There was Sega Rally Netlink Edition. There was Saturn Bomberman. There was Virtual On Netlink Edition. There was Daytona USA Netlink Edition, and then there was Duke Nukem 3D. Those 5 games you could play over your Sega Saturn multiplayer. The only one that had 4 players was Saturn Bomberman, which I think Saturn Bomberman is the best Bomberman game ever, even on its own, without the Netlink component. But because you could do 2 players on one Sega Saturn and 2 players on the one Sega Saturn that you dial over the modem, that's 4 players, and you could all play simultaneously. Those were the days, dude. I mean, I got video of that too. And people are trying to emulate the Netlink these days. They want to be able to experience what a Netlink was like. And so many people had the timing off. They didn't know how smooth it ran until they found my video. There was one guy in particular, he got in voice chat with me. He's like, dude, you got video of that shit? I'm like, yeah, man, I got a lot. He's like, dude, you need to put it on YouTube right now. I need to see that. So I put it up. And he was like, I cannot fucking believe that you have video of this. I'm like, dude, I said, not only do I have video, you're talking to the fucking guy who was basically the center of the Netlink. He's like, what? I said, my name is in the Sega Saturn Netlink manual, the 3.0 manual. And he's like, what? I was like, dude, I didn't work on it, but I did beta testing on it. I mean, I had contacts at Sega of America and Planet Web, the company who did the browser and the multiplayer interface for those Netlink games. Planet Web. I would call them on the phone. I'd get news. I'd post it on my GeoCities site, and then a guy that I met also on the Netlink wanted to run a website called netlinkworld.com. So he had me be his one of his news editors. And so I would put news up there instead of my GeoCities page. So I got free games from Sega. I got my name on the box and in the credits. I mean, he's like, dude, I had no idea. So you got video of it and you fucking have all this information? So I gave him a whole bunch of information and kind of blew his mind.
Get out more. There is life after property. Everyone has got a finder's fee. Find something difficult to do and do it right. Your
what is that?
English music, right? Your English music, right? Your English music, run free.
All right, this stream is for cell phone people to challenge me, and they're not doing it. Hey, there's a picture I'm stealing.
I know. The altar boys, they just wanna do.
You see that mouse? That's a Microsoft IntelliMouse Explorer. One of the first laser mice. Oh, not a laser mice. Yeah, I guess it's a laser mouse.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Once again, it's 2:45. By Ambleside by the sea, and something's telling ya, boy, it's time to take sides. And something's telling ya, boy, it's time to take sides. And something's telling ya, boy, it's time to take sides.
We got voice chat, guys. Come on.
And write your English music, though you know it will come to no good. When brilliance has a taste for suffering, and you're softer than the West.
Hell doozle. You still play WoW, man? Alright, there's the challenge. A lot of cell phone people are pretty angry at me for saying this. They think I'm brand new to the internet and that they know more than me, so I said, let's go, and so far, all I've heard... I said, hey guys, you think I'm wrong, right? Well, let's get in voice chat. Cyberbullying doesn't exist. Oh yeah, fuck you, Nerv, you're dumb. Don't tag me in your videos, you're dumb. Alright, cocksucker, come get in voice chat. Dude, I don't think you can find these pictures on the internet of this woman. I don't think I've ever seen this picture of her. And if you do a Google search,
Was it the movie or the making of Fitzcarraldo?
Jodie Foster.
Learned to love again. I can't remember, it's not the same as I don't know. Virgin with a memory. Was it the movie or the making of Fitzcarraldo? Where your mother decided to fashion herself after the sad deity we left on the shelf. She wanted blood, all she got was sacrifice. She wanted blood, all she got was sacrifice. She wanted blood, all she got was sacrifice.
Jodie Foster, as you probably know, was in Silence of the Lambs, and she was also in Contact. Guess who wrote the book Contact, which turned into this movie right here? Carl Sagan. I just streamed a book of his yesterday. He wrote the best book I ever read in my life, called The Demon Haunted World, Science is a Candle in the Dark. But he also wrote Contact. Contact was the only fiction book that he wrote, and they made a movie out of it. And at the end of the movie, it says, "For Carl," and they're talking about my boy, Carl Sagan. There you go.
Without a memory, now's your chance to be free. Of all those favorite bands we ditched for one that's grander, no use for a name to the makeup. It's all the same, the singer, not the song, no. The singer, not the song, no. The singer, not the song, no.
Moonguard? Oh my god. Well, I actually think that, I think you'd be better off with bots. I never thought I'd say that. I think, Felduzo, that you'd be better off with bots. Those bots, it's so funny. If you hook up AI, like ChatGPT, or I mean built-in AI or self-hosted LLMs, I don't know if you know this, dude, but you can actually get your bots in your self-hosted World of Warcraft server connected to an LLM, and not only that, but an uncensored LLM. So you can ask them questions like how to kill... Oh, I guess I can't say the word. How to release your spirit, wink, wink, you know, in real life. How to release your spirit in real life. You can ask your bots this, and they'll answer you. You can talk down to them. You can tell them to suck your blank on Main Street, and they'll say, yes, sir. So I think the bots will behave you know, more appropriately than the real people of Moonguard. But what do I know? I don't engage in that crap.
Climactic as Mars
I know.
was still.
They all have psychology degrees.
A red earth with no way of knowing the silver colossus exists just to be
Jodie
growing.
Foster.
A red earth with no way of knowing the silver colossus exists just to be growing.
So this is what his site looked like. Jodie Foster fixation syndrome? What? That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty a self-effacing title of his website. The Jodie Foster fixation syndrome.
Was it the movie or the making of Fitzcarraldo?
Okay, I gotta say something about Jodie Foster though. I don't know if anybody cares or knows. After Silence of the Lambs, Jodie Foster did a really weird film where she acted like a retard the whole time. I swear to God, dude. I'm not lying right now. I can get the name of it. It's on my fucking server, my Jellyfin server. Let me get it real quick. Oh my God. So Jodie Foster did this film where she was like, the whole movie, dude. I fucking swear to God. It was so weird though. I didn't watch the whole thing. I got to skim through it because it was kind of, you know, it's like, geez, what the hell, man? She's, I don't know, man. There's something uncomfortable about watching a normal person, like, seriously trying to act like a Down syndrome autistic tardation. And, yeah, I didn't watch it, but wait, let me see if I can find it. Jodie Foster, I'm typing into my server real quick. See if I can get the name. Oh, it's called Nell, Nell, 1994. She's like, and she was just tarded out. No, that was Nell. That was Nell, not Jodie Foster, believe me. Yeah, she went full retard. Maybe I could play a little bit, maybe a little clip real quick, just to give you an example. But she's like nude in this movie, and the guy on this website is saying she's one of the most beautiful actresses. Maybe fully clothed, but that's all I'll say about that. Let me see. Okay. She went full retard, Jodie Foster. And Liam Neeson, I think, is in here too. Is that his name? Liam Neeson? He also did Schindler's List.
She says, Mr. Chickabee. What's Mr.?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find a safe clip where I don't get suspended.
Sounding off.
New tour?
Hi there, baby. Anything I can do for her?
I don't know where the fuck it is.
Go on, Billy.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hi there, baby. Anything I can do for her? Now. Yeah.
Oh, I can't find any. I don't know the movie. If I knew it more, I'd be able to show you. But if you want to see, you know, she actually did the commentary on this. Actually, I remember. She did a fucking commentary.
Where you could meet her and think like, oh boy, she has a, she has a disability, and her intellectual capacities are not up to par.
See, she did the fucking whole commentary in that movie. Anyway, that's Nell. I don't recommend it, but this guy in the background here is saying, oh, she's the most beautiful. Keep your clothes on, lady. That's, like I said, that's it. All right, we're running out of time, dude. We're running out of time. Where's the fucking cell phone people? I've got to kick ass. I need to kick ass.
Love again.
You've seen it? Shit. But it's cool that they got the website, though. You know, it's like, I still find it useful. I might not agree with what people said, you know, obviously on the internet, but I do appreciate the work that they put into it. I mean, that guy put that whole website together, and now we have it. It might be useful. You don't know, because I bet you can't find the majority of those pictures anymore. I swear to God, some people might want to be, you know, collecting pictures like that. Now they can do it. Oh, RSS viewer. That's pretty early.
No, we are not the answer.
What? What the fuck is this?
No, don't worry, my dear.
It's called blowfish.gif.
Bridge I'm burning is right, is the real goal. No, don't worry, my dear. Nothing's been sold.
I'm stealing that.
The golden bridge I'm burning.
Oh, man.
Right, is the real goal.
Oh, my God.
Right, is the real goal. So there'll be moonlight over Michelle tonight. And another West Coast morning. Fuck it, I'm warning. You can look, you can touch, but no, not that much. What's one more police action when I'm canceling the truce again? West Coast morning, fuck it, I'm warning. You can look, you can touch, but no, not that much. What's one more police action when I'm canceling the truce again?
Oh man, dude, come on, man. These pictures are charming as fuck. Charming as fuck. They don't make them like they used to. They don't. A lot of my thumbnails on YouTube now are GeoCities pictures. I swear to God. I like a lot of the stuff from GeoCities, man. It's fucking awesome. It might be low resolution, but I don't give a shit. Yeah. Panic button. Set graphic sexual pictures. Oh my God, it's...
They come down from the mountain. Lose your scent in the fountain. You cross over and make it big. Whistle while they work, and men make sense when they prevail from debtor's jail. We have never looked so beautiful. No.
What? Why? I don't understand.
Tread lightning through the fog. said the apothecary's daughter. You don't wanna go, but you gotta. Into the half-light of dawn. The elegant attack, the omnivorous, but careful strokes. The Folgers folks are proud of the sun.
Okay.
He has traded beauty in for fun. From a sick bed, I read the nurse's notes you took the night before. You made the signs come alive. You made me strive for the door, huh? Apothecary's daughter. You don't
What?
wanna go, but you gotta.
Oh my god.
Into the half-light of dawn.
I told you I'd add more.
Tread lightly through the fog, said the apothecary's daughter. You don't wanna go, but you gotta.
Welcome to Dr. Thirsty.
Into the half-light
Drawings.
of dawn.
Nope, I gotta hit drawings.
You come down from the mountain. You lose the dogs through the fountain. You cross over. You cross over. And you win.
Okay. Owned by Doris and Gary Reynolds, Mountain View, Arkansas, 1968 Camaro. Redneck wind chimes. Redneck wind chimes, that's pretty funny. Hey, where are the big mouths, man? I thought that I was so wrong and shit, and it's just crickets. Come on, man, come and get me. I'm right here. Come and get me.
Helena, the ramifications
You come get me the ramifications.
are very large
What the?
tonight. The stars say don't pick a fight or barge things around. See, apparently
Oh man, that's sad, dude. See,
our bloodlines
lost her battle to cancer in '97.
are botched
Fucking sad.
beyond redemption. Luckily, you don't believe in redemption. This may work in your favor, I'm told. So throw the old furniture in the fire as the children go barbaric behind the wire. They're just children. It's a drag the way your flag had to come down with one of the above. America's so ferociously in bloom. But pistols at dawn could only work for so long. Curved appetites took flight when you decided to call the song a Pacific Northwest bitch gets shown to her.
Wait a minute. They said this was a family-friendly site, and then they showed this? I'm sorry, folks. This is grotesque. This is gratuitous, grotesque filth.
Barbaric behind the wire, they're just children. And this one goes out just like the one before, to the 17th version of How I Won the War. Hopeless destroyer, and who now? The underground.
Oh no, he's pissing on the... What? You've got P-mail. He's pissing on the fucking laptop, dude. Oh, nope, that's a dead dog right there. You're dead. P-mail. Oh, fuck. Sorry, dog. You're dead if you do that to my computer shit. Woohoo! Wow.
Helena, the ramifications are very large tonight. The stars say don't pick a fight or barge things around. Just throw the old furniture in the fire as the children go barbaric behind the wire. They're just children.
Holy fuck, what the fuck is this? Is this a book? It's fucking huge. What the fuck is happening?
There ought to be a law. There ought to be a railroad to take me away, to take me away. There ought to be a law, a notion of escape to take me away, to take me away. There ought to be a law. There ought to be a railroad that takes you away, that takes you away. There ought to be a law, an order of restraint that takes you away, that takes you away. Symphonies come quick now that you are sick of breathing new life into the form. Hey, sweetheart, you've been spotted hanging out outside the storm. Why don't you fly?